Hi, I'm Donna Wolfe from Naztazia.com.
Today, I'll show you how to crochet the Lorrie bag. To do this, I'm using 2 balls of Bernat Maker and a size I hook. I'm holding 2 strands of yarn together throughout to make this bag sturdy. To begin, start with a 24-inch long tail end for later sewing. Then make a slip knot and chain 46. Skip the first chain and make 1 single crochet in each chain across. At the end, chain 1 and turn. Working in the back loops only, make 1 single crochet in each stitch across. Continue making single crochet stitches in the back loops only for a total of 31 rows. After you have completed this, pivot your work and fold the handbag in half like this. The rows will form vertical up and down lines in the bag. With that 24-inch beginning tail end, begin sewing together the one side. You can use any stitch you want. I just like to weave my needle in and out of the stitches like this. It's almost like I am lacing up an item. Once you have completed sewing the seam on the first side, move on to the next side. Leave 24 inches on this end and cut your yarn. Then, fasten off the yarn with the crochet hook. With your yarn needle, sew this other side together. Once completed, this is what your bag should look like thus far. I like using magnetic snaps to close my bag. I like to connect both of them together first before I do this next part. From the inside, push the one side of the snap through the front of the bag like this. Place the washer that came with it on like this. Using pliers, bend down both sides. This holds the snap in place. Then, push the prongs of the other snap through the other side like this. Place the washer on, then use pliers to bend down the sides. This makes for a nice, secure closure. This bag is pretty thick and doesn't really need a lining. However, craft felt makes a wonderful lining for a handbag. Place the craft lining inside of the bag and sew the lining to the bag using sewing thread and a sewing needle. To make a nice finish on the bag, I like to place a slip knot on my hook. I like to make 1 single crochet evenly along the top edge of the handbag. You can make as many rows as you wish. My sample has 3 rows of single crochet stitches with all rows done under both loops as opposed to just the back loops. And then I like to sew on a button on both sides of the handbag to cover up the metal snap hardware. Sew the handles on using yarn and a yarn needle and you are done. And that's how I make my Lorrie bag.
Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and comment on this video, and please visit my website at Naztazia.com.